dad's on the phone though, so we can have him go
Somebody
first.
survived.
Somebody survived. All right, Dad, if you want to give your comments, you can do so.
All right, thank you. I just want to thank you for the message today. It was like that was a punch in the head there. A lot of information for me. Still a little bit confused on that we haven't fallen yet. We're not in a fallen state when you were talking in the beginning. So I got to kind of listen to that or ask questions or call you with a question or something or text you. That part was a little confusing to me. But other than that, what a great message for the church. So thank you very much, Pastor Sheila.
You're very welcome, Brett. God bless you. No other survivors?
Susan, you're next.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
No, yeah, thank you very much for this message and all the work you put into it. It definitely filled me. There's a lot in this. Definitely a message to re-listen to and go over with a fine-tooth comb. Some of the things that jumped out at me, I guess when you were talking about the foundation stone and with the image and who the foundation stone is and the placement of Cain and Abel, I thought was very interesting. And how we're getting it now from the blood of Jesus, the foundation stone. So that whole exhortation. And then going into the other thing that I thought was very, very interesting was when you were explaining the Watchers and the Holy One and who they are. And just amazing how Daniel relates to New Testament Gospels, and I mean it just amazes me as you were going along. I'm just like in awe on how this is all kind of dovetailing together, the Old Testament and the New Testament, and it really was an amazing message. And then you were stressing at the end how this is the new phase, how it is coming, and it's we've been saying it's coming, but I think it's really coming. So thank you very much for all your work.
You're welcome.
This was a great, just fantastic message. It was so full, and there were a lot of things that I grasped and that I was really chewing on, and a few parts of it that I think I'll still be thinking about, just like the talk about the fall. I thought that was very interesting. And then you were also talking about the male and the female in Abel. They're out of order. And then it made me have a few thoughts just about like when the female marries the male, then she's brought into the tribe of the male, which is interesting because typically in this world when two parties get married, normally the husband leaves his family and it's always towards the wife's family. So then I thought, is that really likened to a male marrying a foreign wife and then going with the wife and being foreign, like still staying, at least having some connection with his family instead of always departing, like in how it plays out in the natural. Am I making any sense?
No.
Okay. Never mind then. I'll just stop talking. I was having a lot of thoughts throughout
But it's interesting. I think I have the general idea, but I didn't follow your conclusions. It's a very interesting thought because we do have a problem with the manhood in this country. Okay? And I never questioned that before. You just go to your wife's family because it's easy, because that's what your wife wants, and she's comfortable with her mother and the other members of that family. But it definitely divides the manhood of the extended family.
Yeah, of
because
his
the
tribe.
men are all split up.
Yeah.
So it breaks up that manhood. Yeah. So I never thought of it before. So that's a really good thought. That it's really not supposed to be that way, but we see in this culture that the men give in to their wives on almost everything.
Yeah.
So the women do rule from a passive position. Sometimes if the woman's working, she might be ruling from an aggressive position. But a lot of marriages where it appears that where there are children and it appears that the woman is in a homemaker mode, They rule from a passive position. The man just wants peace. You know?
Mm-hmm.
He works all day and he just wants peace.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have this understanding that he really needs to be with other men, and especially if he has brothers. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, there were a lot of juicy bits to this message, so thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right, and that seems no
Nobody
one else survived.
No one else survived. Not even Deli or Dojin. No one else survived. Were they in the meeting?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.